If you are seeing this now, I am no longer live. Try to get to my chat page here. Hopefully I can get a couple people in. There we go. All right. Apologize for the shaking table. Hey, Cynthia. My table's going to shake. It's not a very stable table, and I'm going to be opening this box on it. So, hey, Jaded, I'm glad you're awake. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Sandra. Hi, Terry. Okay, I didn't pre-open this box, so I'm just going to pre-open it now. So I have a box from So Clever. The box is quite a bit bigger than what I ordered, so I think she sent some extra goodies in here. So I'm super excited to see what we have to show. Sorry if the camera's shaking. Not much I can do until I get a better stand or table. I just have to try not to lean on it is all. How is everybody today? Acrylic templates, yes. Hi, Arnetta. Hi, Laura. I wonder what's in the box too. I know that there's some English paper piecing templates in here because I ordered those, but this box is way bigger than those. So I think I've definitely been spoiled here. So I'm excited to share. So this box is from, oops, sorry. I apologize for the shaking camera. It's just going to be what it is. It's because I'm cutting this open on the table and my camera is attached to the table and my table kind of is really shaky. So one day I'll have a great thing. Oh, you're cutting out your George Carriel, Cynthia? So am I. These are the colors I have chosen. I'm actually doing the demo bag right now, but I'm doing mine in Pink Lemonade and this lime. I'm so excited. Hi, So Pink, So Vintage. Oh, Lynn, what did you order from? Was it So Clever templates that you ordered or another Canadian supplier? Okay. I plan eventually, once I get more time this summer, I have 1 more month left of custom orders. I got 8 more to get done. And then I have July and August for 100% concentrating on the channel. And I'm hopeful to do some live demos of how to use some of these templates at that point in time. Because I know, yeah, for Wallet Week, the Necessary Clutch wallet will be in my Wallet Week in August. So I will definitely go live showing how to use the Necessary Clutch wallet templates when I do that. Got Timmy's, I'm a true Canadian. Jaded, I need to cut out the pieces. I was reading over the instructions and I'm so confused on the luggage piece. Jaded, we will be cutting out together on Thursday. So I am actually doing the large one of the for the class so I can show how to do that luggage carrier piece. For all of those that aren't part of the Sew Along classes, on the membership side, our bag of the month is this bag here, the George Carryall by Creations. Hi Karen, you're not late. We just came in. So I'm doing a tutorial on the small handbag version here. That's what I've been working on today. And then I'm going to be doing the large one for the class. So I'm super excited about that. So this is June's bag of the month. If you want to join us for the month, learning how to do this, classes are Thursday nights from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes, So Pink, join the classes. They start Thursday for this one. Thursday, we do it cut to finish. It's $19.99 for all 4 classes, 2 hours once a week. It's a really, really, really good deal. And yeah, so it's about 8 hours of live instruction. We work together, we go along. We're having a great time. We're making new friendships, all of that. And yeah, I just can't wait to make this one. I wanted to make this one in a long time, for a long time. So also we have a discount code for this one. You do not have to be part of the classes to get that. And it's Beans George 15, I think. I have it somewhere on my Facebook page, and I also have it in the notifications in the news feed for the community page here. So if you want to catch this and get a discount on this, I believe it's 15%, you can. And if you want to join the classes, that link is down below as well. If you want to join our classes, Thursday is our first one. We'll be cutting together, and then yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yes, I've been cutting that all morning. I'm just waiting for my fabric fill order to get here for my waterproof canvas. So yeah, that is the right code. Perfect. Thanks, Karen. So Beans George 15. Karen, can you write that down there for me? Just so everybody could see it, if you don't mind. That would be great. I don't think my admins are in here. I didn't tell them I was going on, so don't forget to like this post. Yes, Cheryl, thank you for reminding everybody. Please give me a thumbs up, and that just helps build the channel and get me more noticed, which is what we want. I'm happy to say we hit the 7,900 subscriber mark yesterday. I think now we're at 7,905. So that is like 400 subscribers in a month. I am just overjoyed. It's just growing so fast. And thank you, all of you, for everything you do to help me get there. I need to drink some coffee. We'll just give it a few more minutes, and then we'll look in this box. I see there's some notes here. I think Lori of So Clever was sending me an email. Oh, she's wondering when I'm going on. I'm on now. We'll send that to her. I really need to let people know when I'm in here, right? So yes. Who else? Did I miss anything else? No. Okay, is there a link to sign up So Pink, So Vintage? Down below in the description, there is a link, and it's the middle tier that gets you the sew along classes. That's $19.99 Canadian. I believe it's $14.99 US. So, and it'll also get you the replays of the last 3 months that we've been doing the classes as well. So you can go through and see the other classes that we have done. So we have done the Necessary Clutch Wallet. We have done the Betty Bowler Bag by Swoon. Last month we did the Annette Bag by Swoon, and then it's the George Carryall for this month. So yay. And we already have July and August figured out. So July we are going to be doing the Baronia Bowler Bag by Blue Kella, and then we're going to do the Lola Bag by Swoon in August. Oh, Deborah, thank you. You like my hair. Thank you so much. I wish I could say it was actually the blonde color is natural, the rest not so much. And Cheryl says we have so much fun with these classes. Everybody should join. I agree. Yeah. Oh, Coco says hi, everyone. Hi. Oh, there's Lori from So Clever. I haven't opened. I've got the box opened. I haven't showed it yet, Lori. Hi, Millie from South Africa. I'm so glad Lori is in here. I'm not sure what is in this box, so if there are any questions, you guys feel free to ask. I will recite them as they come up, and as she answers them. Before we get going, I also want to thank everybody that has donated to my coffee account. Again, that link is down below if you want to buy me a coffee. So far, those donations have bought, well, first it bought the microphone, which makes my tutorials so much better. I finally bought, oh, you can't really see it here. Here's one. I got new lighting for my tutorials. We've finally done that. So now the next goal is I want to get a different streaming program to be able to post to YouTube. I want to set up like 3 different cameras. So especially for the classes, because I know I make everybody motion sick when I'm moving the camera from station to station, but they'll be set over, cameras will be set over all the stations. So all I have to do is hit a button to change to the station I'm working on. And it'll also enable for when I go live, you will be able to see the chat replay. Unfortunately, I record everything on my iPhone right now, and unfortunately YouTube and the YouTube app through there does not have it, so the live chat replay can be seen. I contacted them, and They said that they're working on that, but currently they can't. That's why I'm reading out everybody's comments. It's because we won't be able to see them later, and I want to make sure everybody who is watching later on can see it. So the new program my son is going to teach me how to do. Now I just have to save money to buy 3 webcams that will work with my Mac and the stands to hold them above my stations. And it's just going to make the tutorials and the classes so much more fluid and easy to do and just great. So that is what I'm saving now for the coffee account. So if you decide you want to support the channel that way, you can definitely buy me a coffee. That link is down below, and all of that goes into a pool to upgrade the equipment. So my new goal is new tutorial filming cameras and a program to make it better. So let me catch up on some comments here. Lori says, hi everyone. Deborah, do you have any to do in leather? I think, and Cheryl has answered for me. I think that most of the bags can be made with leather if you have an industrial machine. I know that most of us have a semi-industrial domestic machine in class. Yes, most patterns can be done in leather, definitely on an industrial machine. But depending how thick your leather is, you may have to skive that leather in the seam allowances. I find on my industrial, if it's a 2 to 3 ounce leather, I can sew it perfectly fine, but any more than that, I would have to skive around the edges, and I don't have a skiver, and I don't want to do that by hand. But my personal bag is a Rudinasia bag by Lavender and Twine, and I made that in leather. It was 2 to 3 ounce leather, and I had no problems on my Tiffany Titan here. So, Cheryl says the Juki 1541 is on my wish list. Do it! That's the cousin to my Titan here. I have the Titan 1541S. All the 1541Ss are pretty much the same. Michelle says, I love that you're upgrading your setup to make videos even better. Thanks, Michelle. It's just a matter of finding that money tree to be able to afford it. The webcams I want, fortunately, the computer program, my son has it, so I can use it. The webcams that are best for streaming are about $100 Canadian each, and I want 3 for sure, maybe 4. So I can't do that because what I'm bringing in right now for my custom bags and from the classes is my paycheck and buys my groceries. So the coffee money, if people donate, is over and above, so I can get that equipment sooner. I will get it eventually. But yeah, so I really, really want to do that. That is my summer goal. I just think it's going to make things so much better. What else we have here? Deborah has a Yamada 355. Hi, Melissa. Yeah. All right. So shall we see what Lori has sent me here? Lori is in this chat, so if there is any questions, this is her business. One thing I love about Lori's stuff is there's so much recycling in here within her packaging and everything, which is great. Now, I'd requested from Lori some because I'm doing English paper piecing, so I thought it would be really cool to get the acrylic templates for when I'm cutting out my fabric, just to help speed things along and to get those shapes better and all that. So I know that's in here. I'm excited to see what other goodies she has sent me. We'll just start on the top here. There's a little note here. Let me read it. Thank you for your order and supporting Canadian small business. Just a few notes about templates. It said, I am a complete template newbie. I had no templates until I got some from Lori, and I tell you, my favorite one is actually the zipper cutout template. I seriously have to do a video soon how I'm using these, even if they're just little teeny tiny videos to put into my Bagmakers 101 class for using these, because these templates, they just make things so much faster and so much more accurate. And if you're doing the same things over and over again, such as I make a ton of necessary clutch wallets. I did get the necessary clutch wallet templates. That was my last So Clever mail opening about a month or so ago. And it just is going to save me so much time, and it was worth the cost of spending the extra to get the acrylics, because it's saving on paper, it's saving on my ink for my computer from having to reprint things as they get worn. And yeah, so it is definitely worth the investment. It is an investment, but definitely worth it if they are templates for something you make over and over again. So if you're like me and you are making things in mass for markets, like I will be for my November and December markets, it's just going to help so much. And again, this summer, as I'm done, I have 8 more custom orders to get done for June, and then I have July and August off for custom orders, and then July and August is 100% concentrating on my channel, getting out a whole bunch of tutorials and even little mini ones or whatever on how to use these templates is my goal for doing that. So as I pull out some things and before I do a class, I will be touching base with Lori to make sure I am using them correctly so I can teach all of you how to use them as well. So I'm just super, super excited for what the summer will bring. I just got to get through 8 more custom bags that I have to get done for June. I can do it. Who wants to come and help me sew? Pretty please. Okay. I'll keep reading this here. She says, just a few notes about templates. Always wear a protective glove and using templates and your rotary cutter for safety. I'm bad about that. I will have to start wearing my protective glove. I will do that. Although I check each piece prior to shipping, if you find any rough edges that can be smoothed out by using an X-Acto knife with a sharp part of the blade going away from you, or using a regular nail file and file lightly the rough edge until the rough edge is smooth. Each template arrives with paper or plastic coating. To remove either coating the easiest, I start on one corner with a pin to separate the coating from the template. Once the largest part of the coating is removed, I use a credit card or something similar and carefully push the card on an angle with light pressure to remove any inside of letters and numbers. Tweezers may help. Let me just catch up on some comments. Karen says, hello, Lori. Used my templates for the first time and love them. The turn lock one made it so much easier to put them in straighter. Ooh, I have the turn lock one too. I need to use that as well. I'm excited. To keep clean, wipe with a damp cloth and store vertically to avoid warping. With the templates that have an inside corner, I have used my best efforts to have the 45mm rotary cutter cut just to the corner on both sides, but I do find that the sharpness of the blade, fabric thickness, and the angle at which the user uses the rotary cutter may determine how the cut edges meet to have that cut to the inside of the corner only. I strongly advise you practice on a scrap fabric until you obtain the inside cuts that you are happy with. I have had no problems with my corner cutters yet. They are perfection, and it's just lovely how it just goes that little bit further to make that perfect corner. I love it. Please tell everyone if you're happy, and please contact me, that's Lori, directly if you are not. I will do what I can to remedy any issues with the templates. Deborah says, is that a bloodhound I hear? Deborah, you hear my Coco? She is a Black and Town coonhound. So close, yes. She is very vocal, especially when other dogs walk across the sidewalk. And she is, yeah, she is my mascot. So yes, that is Coco. She is a hound, 100%. She'll probably come down and visit. I'm sure you'll get to see her. Okay, Lori also says, I also can do custom templates if you require a specific size trimming template, etc. Or please contact me if you have a design idea that you feel would be beneficial to other bag makers and quilters. So thank you so much for that note, Lori. I do have down in the description a link to Lori's website so you can check out everything that she has there. There are lots of goodies in here. I'm super excited. Okay. Sorry if my table is shaking. I am going to pull up my first thing here. Again, this is like a surprise box. I know that I ordered a few things, but there's definitely a lot more than what I ordered here. Deborah has a hound as well. Okay. So let's see what this is. This coating is fantastic to waterproof fabric, not food grade. Left side equals 1 coating, right side equals 2 coats. Water runs off, can be ironed, sew through, easy enough. Not food grade. Oh yes, Odie coat. I love Odie coat. I actually have used this before. She has sent a sample of what the Odie coat feels like with 1 and 2 coats. This stuff is awesome, especially if you are using a fabric on the outside of the bag. This is a really good way to keep the outside of the bag clean. So thank you, Lori. That's a great gift. Thank you, Odie coat. It is amazing. But not food grade. It's just for fabric. I have also used Odie coat when making baby changing pads to make that waterproof on top for a changing pad. So thank you, Lori. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I got like all these little boxes of stuff. I love little notes. Okay. A lady sent me the drawing for this type of hardware, so we're able to work together to make this hardware piece for her hardware. I think she said she purchases these from Amazon. Ooh, I have these. Okay, so this is where, oh, Lori says, sorry, video's cutting out, so if I don't get back to you, please email me if I can't reply to the chat. I have these. So this is for the turn lock. As you can see, this is that paper coating that is on top that she has explained how to remove it. I will go off camera and remove it all later, but I actually have these butterfly cutouts. I believe I got them from RC Thread Craft, which is another Canadian supplier. So this is for a turn lock, and this is for perfect placement for when it comes to cutting them. So you can draw out and cut where your screws will be and all of that. So that is a really, really cool template. I have one of these. This is a huge turn lock. Yeah, I don't have it readily accessible to show it, but I know you can buy the turn locks at RC Threadcraft, and this is to help fit it all in. So it gives you something a guide for cutting those holes. Sandra says, I just found an OD coat. It's amazing. It leaves the fabric a bit sticky. Did you iron it as well, Sandra, the OD coat? Because then it makes it really smooth and shiny. If you put your 2 layers on and then let it dry 24 hours, and then you take with your iron on a low setting, no steam, and then you just put like a pressing cloth over top and then you iron it, it makes it go really smooth, and then it's not sticky, I find anyway. So I'm not sure if you tried that, but yeah, OD coat is amazing. Okay, next note. I love little notes. Okay, these were designed to help line up the holes for screws and turnkey holes. You can use the punch set from Emmeline bags or scissors, whatever you use. These are for Emmeline bags hardware. Yes, Sandra, you have to iron it to get rid of that stickiness, and that locks in the waterproofing. Okay, so all of these were made specifically for Emmeline hardware, Emmeline bags hardware, which is my go-to for hardware for Canadian supplier. Of course, everybody knows that. I have a great relationship with Janelle. So again, remember, these are clear. I just have the paper coating on them. I'm not going to take the time to peel it off right now. So this one is for Emmeline's small turn lock. So it has the shape there, and Emmeline bags also has the punch dies that you can go ahead and they will have the shapes and everything to punch them out. So this is just giving the shape that you can draw out to for your punch hole. You can see this side here and here is where your screw holes would be, and you're always trying to cut this shape, which can be terrible to draw out. So this just gives you the little template, how you can center it, and then you can draw where your cut hole is going to be. So that is for the small turn lock. Awesome. I have all these turn locks. This one is for Emmeline Bag's wide rectangular bag lock. So again, you can see how it gives us that perfect shape to draw out, and then we can go ahead and punch it. Excuse the paint on my hands. I was edge coating earlier, so it's all over the place. This is for Emmeline's oval flip lock. Thank you so much for these, Lori. These are awesome. So this one is for the bridge anchors. So Terry says, my worry is I will cut the hole poorly and ruin a nicely made bag. I will have to practice. Practice makes perfect. I use, these are similar to what they sell on Emmeline Bag's website. I got mine off of Amazon, and this is my punch set. So it has all these different shapes. So let me see. So say we're trying to find the one closest to this. Then you would just go through, you can tell I've used this one a lot, and find the ones that fit. That one doesn't right now, but you go through, find your punch, you line it up on your drawn lines, and then you just hammer it. I love these. See, it got my cork stuck in there right now. So it has all the shapes, and you can match it up to that shape, and then you just bang it with a mallet. That's what I use, and I love it. Again, Amazon, super cheap, like $15 or something like that. Okay. Okay, so these were for the bridge strap connectors. Just need a hammer. Yes, I'll show you what I use. Let me grab it here. I think I got this from Amazon as well. This is my mallet. And this is what I bang my my cutting sets with, is just this mallet. Again, I got it from Amazon. My husband actually stole this and installed our flooring with it too, so it's a good one. Yeah. Hi, Dawn. We're just opening mail. We just started opening my So Clever box, so it is clever, isn't it? So pink. Okay, so back to this. This one is for the bridge anchor. So it gives you the markings where you putting in your screws. Again, this is all Emmeline hardware. Trying not to mix these up. This one, oh, these are super handy. So if you've ever made a, I don't know if I have any here, lavender entwine Sapphire wallet, that's what it's called. So you have the bar locks on top, and that was one of the things I found the absolute hardest, was to know where to cut for the top of those wallets for the bar lock. And this is the perfect place to cut. So amazing. So this is for the small bar lock for on top. So it's like the bars that have the, I have some here. Let me go, I'll show you. I'll grab it. 1 second. I have some bar locks here. I can show you what these are for. 1 second. Excuse me, Benny. Got them in a box here. Just bear with me. Okay. I think they're in here. Excuse me, Ben. My little man dog there. So these are what I'm talking about. So these are the bar locks. Do I want to open this up? So this is the smart bar lock from Emmeline Bags. So it's cutting out that hole there. And you can see that's what that would be, and the perfect shape. And these dots here are for the screw holes on the back. So this is amazing for cutting that out, because I can tell you I struggle with that so much. So that will be super helpful. And it's just so you can put them in. So these are for like the top of bags or wallets that you have this kind of closure on. And we also have one for the larger ones, which are these ones here, which I'm not going to open up. So that is super handy. Super, super handy. Now I got to make sure I don't lose the screws for this. Okay, put those back in there. Trying to stay organized. I've got a whole pile of these. This one, they're awesome templates. Yes, is for the large flip lock. I wish I had all of this hardware here to show you, but I tell you, one of the scariest things, especially when you're making wallets, is cutting that turn lock hole. And these are just making it so you know you're not going to be doing it too big and you're not going to be doing it too small. It's just a great guideline. Oh, I so could have used these with my last tutorial I did for the that double bag I did. What was it called? The Kiara bag. I put in those screw-in grommets from Emmeline Bags, and I struggled with them because I cut my holes too big. This would have been really, really helpful last week. So this is a guide for punching those holes. Yeah. So this is awesome. I use the screw-in grommets all the time because grommets are not my friend, but this is amazing for those. Cheryl thinks she needs to go shopping. These templates are awesome. Hide from the hubby. Tell him it's a business expense. That's what I tell mine. Kind of is a business expense. Pointed strap. Oh my gosh. So Emmeline Bags has those triangular strap ends. So it's showing you where to cut to put those screws through as well. So you have your perfect placement of where they go. My gosh, I will get so much use out of these. Oh, this is for, hi Kim. If I'm missing, hi to anybody, hello. This is for the heart-shaped bag lock from Emmeline Bags. These are such good quality, you guys. You have no idea. Like, it's so, so good. Again, this paper does peel off. I will have to take them upstairs in front of the TV and peel off all that paper. These are from So Clever, Kim. I have a link down below in the description. She is a Canadian supplier of acrylic templates, which is amazing. Like, we didn't have anything like that in Canada, and now we do. So these are all designed for Emmeline Bags hardware, which is my go-to. These ones here are for the edge connectors. Bye, Cheryl. We'll see you next time. The edge connectors that sit on top. Again, I have samples of all this hardware, but I'd have to all go get it. And as you can see, I have my carpal tunnel's acting up. So I have my, I call this knitter's elbow brace on. So this is for the edge connectors that you clap to the top of the bag. So it shows you where your screw marks are, so you can go ahead and mark where those are going to go to punch those holes. It's just foolproof. It's just amazing. This one is for, these are for the oval grommets. I can't tell you how much use I'm going to get out of these grommet ones, because grommets, as you guys all know, is one of my things. It's my kryptonite, and I always cut my holes wrong. And these are just going to help me finally get it precise, I guess. This is for the almost square rectangular lock on Emmeline Bags. Emmeline Bags has so many different shapes of locks, and these are all for all of them. So Lori says, I put the left and right center lines so you can line the cards up you would like them. Yes, as you can see, says left and right, and then you have your center lines here, so you can line them up to be completely center with whatever pattern you are looking at or working on. Cynthia, you do need these for your locks. Absolutely. Jaded says, grommets are so pretty, but a pain to cut out by hand so they look nice. Again, you're going to draw them out with these templates, and then you're going to use a punch set to punch those holes, and you're going to have perfectly sized holes. I think I only have one more here. These are for those other strap anchors. They're like 1 inch or so on Emmeline Bags, and these are for the holes for the screws as well. So it's just perfection. It's foolproof for cutting out all those holes. Yay, I'm so excited. Is there one for the screw-in grommets? Yes, Jaded, that is. Where is it? There's 2 here for the screw-in grommets. This one here is for the round 3/4 inch ones. These are the ones I always use. And then she also has one for the oval ones. This is such a great idea, hey? So I can tell you these 2 here, I'm gonna get the most use. Well, I'll get use out of all these. I won't lie. These are amazing. Yay, okay. And there's still so much more in this box. I haven't even got to the stuff that I ordered. These are amazing. I will, when I come to making some bags, when I'm using these, I definitely will go live and show how these are used for sure. And my husband and I, in front of, add to cart. Yes, Jade, add to your cart right now. Again, definitely worth the investment, especially if you're going to be making these things over and over and over again like I am. They may seem a little bit expensive at first, but really they aren't if you're using them over and over again. Lori from So Clever says, the one card you showed for the wallet bar, there's another hardware piece for that one, but use them for what hardware you find works. Oh, is it? Oh, did I use the wrong one? Okay, well, that would work for that bar one for sure. Have a good pedicure, Don. Lori says, with my first necessary clutch wallet, it took me 4 hours to cut out the hole, and I thought there has to be an easier way to do that. And thank you, Lori, for finding the easier way to do that. I completely agree with you. Okay, sip of coffee. There's so much more in this box. I'm just so stupid excited. Can you tell? Okay, I'm just reaching in. What's this? I just like I have all these little notes. Lori says, a reminder, shipping and handling is a deterrent for ordering, but it's well worth the cost. As we all know, shipping rates are out of control right now with the cost of gas in Canada and the US. Canada, it is quite expensive, but if you take the cost of that and everything and how much time it is going to save you in your bag making, again, it's an investment and it is well worth the investment. Even with the higher shipping, you will get so much use out of these templates, and I guarantee that this quality of these templates are just absolutely amazing. Like, I'm just floored. And Lori is so amazing to work with. I mean, I haven't gotten to what I asked her to custom make for me. Again, we will be. I have started the English paper piecing journey for quilting, and I am going to be doing a series on that. And I asked her if she can make some certain shapes for me to help cutting out of those easier, and that is in this box. So when we get to that, I'm excited, but she sent me a few other gifts to show, so this is great. So my next little love note here. Yes, Kim says, everybody, don't forget the thumbs up. It helps my videos get seen, and it will help people see this amazing product from So Clever, which we really need to get out there because Canadian suppliers are so far and few between that I'm super excited. So, okay. So Lori sent this one. It says, this spray is fantastic on the back surface of the ruler templates. Says, psst, move while spraying, dries quickly. Ruler templates can be moved freely till in place. Once in place, when you put pressure on the ruler, it stays in place to cut. No more rubber dots, sandpaper dots, etc. Release pressure and ruler templates can be replaced. Ruler templates do not stick to each other. Okay, so I have never heard of this. So it's by the same people as Odie Coat. So it's Odif Gripping Non-Slip Coating Spray. So it's instead of those little dots that are sometimes on the back, I think I have some little dots on the back of this ruler here. You can see these little non-slip dots. So apparently you can spray this onto the back of your templates and then they won't shift. That's amazing. I probably will need this for the necessary clutch wallet templates because I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. Michelle says, even though I am not in Canada, those on Facebook that ask for recommended for shops, I always try to recommend those who you mention when they say they are in Canada as well. Amazing. Thank you so much for that, Michelle. Okay, next. So I'm just reaching in the box, grabbing what's next. Oh my gosh, I've been spoiled. Okay, what's in this box? For retreat bag. Okay, Lori says the grippy spray is fantastic and will last a long time. So Pink says, oh my goodness, I just ordered the mouse lock set. I so need that. Oh, yay, you ordered, yay. Okay, so this is for the retreat bag set by Emmeline Bags. It is a pattern by Emmeline Bags. I know that Lori has sent me a few emails on how to use this, and I have to review that. So this is to help with those, and I will ask Janelle if I can do a tutorial on the retreat bags to show how to use this once I learn how to use it, because I haven't looked at the email yet. I'm sorry, Lori. But yes, so it's for, if everybody knows what the retreat bag is from Emmeline Bags, I have definitely made them before, and this is to help with that. And she just sent me a few gifts of some purse feet and some handles, microfiber handle. Thank you, presents. It's like my birthday all over again. Oh, that is the bottom to go into the large retreat bag. Oh, so is this something that stays in the retreat bag, Lori? Or is this to cut out the bottom of the large retreat bag? I don't remember how to make them, to be honest. I haven't made one in a very long time. Is this one that slides in to give it that stable bottom? We will see. Yes. So it stays in the retreat bag. It is your solid bottom at the bottom. Is that right? I don't want to get it wrong. So yes, that's kind of cool. All right. And another thing, Jaded says, oh wow. Another thing I love about Lori's, Lori says, sorry, nodding my head and realizing you cannot see me. Okay, so this is for the stable bottom that you sew into your retreat bags, so they have that nice hard bottom. The handles and the bottom and the purse feet go into the large retreat bags. That is awesome. Now I'm gonna have to make another one. Michelle says, you're welcome, Lori. I know that those in Canada are not always happy to get recommendations from shops in the US due to shipping and conversations and what. So Pink says, no, we can't, Lori. Oh yeah, she can't see you nodding your head. She does the same thing too. So this is awesome. So I will definitely be using all of this for a retreat bag. As I was saying, all of Lori's packaging is all recycled from bags and boxes that she has collected when she's gone shopping. So I just love the recycle factor. Coco's saying hi to everybody. Okay, next. Oh my goodness. As you can see here, this is recycling. Wendy's. Fun fact, I worked at Wendy's for 10 years from the time I was 15 until the time I was 25. All through university and high school and the birth of my kids and everything. Wendy's actually put me through bookkeeping school. So when I started there when I was 15, I used to dress up as Wendy. I was the weekend Wendy's mascot. And I eventually worked my way up, all the way up to assistant manager. And then I got married shortly after I finished university. I got pregnant, and then they actually put me through bookkeeping school while I was on mat leave. And then I went back for another 5 years as their bookkeeper. So then you were a Wendy's girl too. Yes, Wendy's is the best. So Lori says, I emailed you instructions for those 2 pieces. My husband makes the wheels with the tennis balls, and that is what I use handles and acrylic base with. Awesome, Lori. I will definitely, I saw the emails, I just didn't get a chance to read them, but yeah, they'll definitely be in a future tutorial of some sort. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what I ordered. And it's funny, it's in a Wendy's bag because this Wendy's is near and dear to my heart because it was the start of my working journey. And again, 10 years there, and they put me through school for bookkeeping, which is what I ended up doing the last 25 years, was as a bookkeeper until I started all this. So, oh my gosh. Okay. So English paper piecing. I don't know how many of you are quilters. I see. This is my fancy tray for my English paper piecing of Epsom salts. Again, I just love, love, love the recycled packaging. I think it's amazing. And these will stay in here. So as most of you know, I started learning English paper piecing about 3 months ago. I'm about 2/3 away through my 1-inch hexagon quilt top, which I'm using all the scraps from all of the bag linings, the cotton pieces for the last 4 years. And it's my son's already called dibs on it. So I asked Lori if it was possible to make acrylic templates for those shapes, because now I have in my mind all of the future English paper piece quilts I want to make, and she did them for me, and she even put beans bag on them. So they do have a coating. Cynthia says she recycles many of her bags and boxes too. So they do have this clear coating on them again that you can see. I can peel this one off. So you can kind of see how beautiful these are underneath. So she has made these with a 3/8 seam allowance for me. So there's a triangle one for me. This one is, there's my 1-inch hexagon with a 3/8 seam allowance. So this is what I'm doing right now. So I can cut my paper pieces off. It's already taken into account the 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, which will be folded over my paper pieces. It's just going to make cutting them so much better. And I will be using some of this, I think, so I can do a couple different layers. And then I want to do, hi Paris. I'm glad you love watching my channel. She made me, I said she custom made all these for me. I believe she's going to be carrying them in the store. But I love is she actually put beans bags on the top for them. That's really, really a nice touch. So yeah, this is my 1.5 hexagon. And then I want to make a quilt with hearts. So 2 of these side by side will make a heart. And I'm going to do an English paper piece quilt like that. I am going to start the summer an English paper piecing series on my channel as well, because I'm obsessed with it. Hi, Rhonda. And then she was an absolute sweetheart. And she made me, oh, there's more notes here. So, sorry, Brandy, no fancy ribbon, just twist ties here. I'm all good with that. Michelle, you can't wait for the English paper piece series? I've almost got it mastered. And then I get to learn how to hand quilt. So English paper piecing is based off of going around little of course, little pieces of paper. It's all hand sewn, but Lori went ahead and cut for me. This is all out of recycled cardboard. It's the perfect thickness of cardboard, but she made me tons, thank you, of papers for my quilts. So yay. I don't have to purchase them, and I can go ahead and I don't have to cut them on my Cricut machine. She's made them for me. So everybody's looking forward to the EPP classes. Me too. So she made me some 1-inch ones, which is what, this is how tiny my hexagons are of my current quilt. That's why it's taken me forever. That's why I have, I guess this isn't a knitter's elbow. I think I have hand sewing elbow here. So yeah, my carpal tunnel is acting up like you wouldn't believe. And then she's made me my diamond shape. These are going to be my hearts for when I do a heart quilt. I'll show you how these will go together. So you can see when we take these two and we put them like this, that's going to give me my hearts for my English paper piece quilt. And then they're going to nest in together somehow. I don't remember how. I had it all figured out. So I'm super excited. Michelle says, I've been looking at quilt patterns recently, wanting to try one, and reading it for me gets rather confusing, but I'm sure those going from quilts to bags making might think some of the same at first. I actually started with quilting, and then I had a complete squirrel moment for the last 4 years and went 100% into bag making. I am super excited that I've always wanted to learn how to English paper piece, and now I can. And she made all these out of recycled cereal boxes, I believe. So again, the recycling idea is amazing. So there's my 1.5, and then she's got me my little triangles as well. So, oh, I got more. Oh, she also made them for me with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So I've got a set that's 3/8 inch seam allowance and a set that's 1/4 inch. And she will have these on her website. So when we start our English paper piecing class, you don't have to have these, but man, they're going to make things a lot easier. I can't wait to cut some fabric with these myself. Yeah, so yeah, I can't wait to do this series. And this won't be a membership series. This will be a live public series. So yay, thank you. And I love my fancy tray for those. So that'll move into my quilting box upstairs. Next. Oh, it's spoiled. Okay. Okay, Lori says those English paper piece templates will be soon on the website. They are not yet. Again, that was something I asked her to custom make for me. Lori is great. If you have anything that you want custom made, just shoot her an email, and she was amazing to make those for me. Thank you so much. They're just going to help me so much. Rhonda says, which seam allowance do you recommend for English paper piecing? Right now, I can tell you my seam allowance is kind of all over the place. I think the majority of people do a 3/8 inch, but of course you do use more fabric that way. I actually like the 3/8 inch too, because I find it just gives it a little bit more something behind. When I go to start hand quilting it, we will see if I like having that extra thickness, because I will be doing that whole quilt by hand. So, I will keep you posted, but I think both seam allowances are good if you want to have just that little bit more. 3/8 is good if you have like a smaller amount of fabric and you want to get more out of your fabric. A 1/4 inch is good too. It's completely up to your preference. So I think I'm going with about a 3/8 right now, so that's good. Okay, so I've been completely spoiled. Oh wait, Terry says you can use English paper piecing templates to create a front panel of a custom bag. They look, that is so true. So you can do English paper piece. Ooh, that is something good to put into that series. Thank you, Terry. I will have to do that. Where you can take your scraps of fabric, you can English paper piece them together and make a completely custom fabric, which you can use for your bags. Yay! Quilting and bag making coming together. Lori says she sent me both sizes to try, so you can figure out the size you prefer. 3/8 inch. Some people find the seam allowance is too bulky, so it is up to everyone's preference. So, okay, so last month, yeah, that was a very awesome idea, Terry. And now I have to make an English paper piece bag of some sort. Thank you, because I needed more stuff in my life to make. So last month, Lori sent me the necessary clutch wallet, the regular size. This month, she sent me all of the templates for the mini necessary clutch wallet. So it's the same templates as the other one. Again, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to the set. I think maybe 6. I don't know if I want to take this apart right now. So, so yeah, she gave me the mini necessary clutch wallet, which is awesome. Again, I am going to be having a wallet week in August where I am going to be releasing, I don't know which week it is. I'm shooting for the first week of August, where I will have 7 wallet tutorials, releasing 1 each day for wallet week in August. So I'm making my list and I will be starting to film those 7 wallet tutorials over July, and then we will have a wallet tutorial a day for the first week of August if everything goes as planned. So that's exciting. So thank you. This is the mini necessary clutch wallet templates. I make so many necessary looking forward to wallet week. I make so many necessary clutch wallets, the small and the regular size. So this is super helpful. Again, we did do the regular size necessary clutch wallet for the March Bag of the Month sew-along classes. If you want to have from a cut to finish guide to that, I have that information below, so how you can join the membership and you can see the past replays of those classes. So Terry says she's been on a wallet craze. Looking forward. Me too. Okay. Oh, here you go. So this is the retreat bag that we were talking about earlier for those bottom pieces and everything to set in. So yeah, this is a absolutely cute bag to make. This is one of the first bags I ever made. I actually have this. I have the small one I have made for like my vitamins and my medications and everything. And my large one I actually use as my travel makeup bag. So this is an awesome, awesome, awesome pattern to do. And now I have those templates. Oh my gosh, it's like the never ending box of goodies. So what is this? Oh, okay, I see. So this is talking about, okay, yes, the Emmeline bags. Thank you, Rhonda. Lori says she's the only company that I know of that uses a different color for the interfacing pieces for easy reference. Absolutely. Oh yes, I guess I should mention that. So when you're looking at her sets, these brown ones are for cutting interfacing and the clear ones are for everything else. So it's like so easy just as a visual to know that these brown ones will be for your Peltex or whatever that's going into your necessary clutch wallets. It's great. And again, I am going to do a live demo as soon as I get some time this summer on how to use all of these templates. So I'm super excited for that. So there will be videos on how to use these on my channel sometime this summer. Okay, so again, the Emmeline Bags Retreat Bags. This is a free pattern on Emmeline Bags website. Again, I have made lots of these. They are a great bag, and she has sent me all the templates for it. So I have, again, my hands don't work very well right now because of my carpal tunnel, but I have a template for the zipper ends of it. There is a template, and it has what you're cutting and everything, so you can see the pocket, cut to exterior, cut to lining, that kind of thing. Rhonda says, that is such a great idea, Lori. Love it. These are super fast for markets too, and amazing gifts and fast sews to for friends and family too. So we have the large one and we have the small one templates for all of those. So with this being a free pattern, I'm pretty sure I will touch base with my friend Janelle, and maybe I will look into doing a tutorial on how to make these, even though I know Emmeline Bags has a tutorial already for this free pattern, so check it out. And if you think you're going to be making lots, definitely do the investment of buying the set of acrylic templates. Oh, I want to sew all the things. Who wants to do my custom orders for me so I can just play with all of this stuff, because that's what I want to do. I think I need a bigger studio again, just for my lovely gifts from Lori here. I gotta show you guys this. Look at, as I keep going through my endless bag, there is a note in here that says, keep looking. I said all I asked for were those things that she special made for me, and she sent me all of this lovely stuff to show everybody. So I got to keep going. Gotta keep going into this. Oh. Okay. Who loves necessary clutch wallets, everyone? Who loves them? Did you know? I know I've mentioned the rig. Okay, Lauren says, made my grandsons the retreat bags out of wax canvas. They love them. Okay, so we know the regular size necessary clutch wallet. I just showed you the mini necessary clutch wallet. Did you all know that there is a necessary clutch wallet XL, extra large one, that is a clutch bag? Guess what's in here? Guess what's in here? She has made templates for the extra large necessary clutch wallet. Lori says, I am the only one who has these templates, and you can cut out all the exterior lining pieces at the same time, move the templates in and over. So you will only, these templates, Janelle of Emmeline Bags has given Lori exclusive rights for printing these templates. So the only place you can get these templates is from So Clever. So if you need them, again, that link is down below. I have never made the extra large necessary clutch wallet, and now I will be. So again, the dark ones you can see here, this would be for that Peltex or Decaville heavy piece, and they're taped together. They're two separate pieces. Kara says these are awesome. I know, aren't they, right? And you are a Canadian too over in Ontario. You have to get these. Kim says she'll do my custom orders. Okay, come on over. You can come work with me. So again, these darker ones, these are two pieces. I'm just not pulling the tape off right now. That is for the interfacing, and the clear ones are for the actual pieces. Again, here's another set. This is for the one of the styles of flaps. So there are many different styles of flap for the necessary clutch wallets. Lori says, lots of time savers. It's just not a piece of acrylics. Lots of features. Yes. So if you look at it, there's lots of lines for centering. It has suggested holes and stuff for snap placement if you're going to be doing your snaps. These, she has included in here different shapes for flaps. So this is the traditional. This one is a flap that was designed for the necessary clutch wallet from Be Stitchery, I think it's called. This is the Be Kilted Stitchery. It's got suggested anchor piece placement here. Like, there's just so much information on these templates to help you through it. We have another flap piece here. Again, but from Be Quilted Stitchery. This is called the Stacy flap. Again, it has the flap piece and the interfacing piece. So you can make them look. Be Quilted Stitchery is out of Edmonton, Lori says. So that is another Canadian designer there. And then this is another one this is called the Doris flap modification by Be Kilted Stitchery out of Edmonton. So you can give your necessary clutch wallets, and she has these in the regular size as well. So you can give them all different looks depending on the shape of your flap, and she's got templates for all of those. And again, there is so much information on all of these pieces. Right down to snap placement, and I mean the pieces you are cutting, and yeah, the center lines, like, so incredibly helpful. Again, when I end up doing my showing how to use these, cutting out these bags, we will definitely go into each of those markings in more detail. So can you tell I'm super excited to do this? Oh my gosh. I need more days in the week. So again, we're going to keep going up. She's also, so this piece here, again, is for the extra large. It's two pieces. I'll take this apart to show you. So if you wanted to piece your flap, which is kind of a cool idea, where you could have like a center, and then you could have a different fabric on this side. This would be for the flap of your wallet. And then you just flip this over mirror to do the other size. Lori says the templates become heavy in the box, which does not help with shipping and handling costs, but so worth it. Guys, it is so worth it. Again, whenever you're buying acrylic templates, no matter where you're buying them from, you do know they are expensive. We do know shipping is expensive right now, but it is an investment and it is a time saver. And if you are making these over and over again, they will pay for themselves in the long run, especially when you're marking things up for sale. I mean, I do all of my markups are 3 times my supply cost. And when you do that, it will eventually pay what it's worth in these, trust me. Okay, so yes, so that's another flap option for the large one. Oh, I got another one here. Here's the Annie one. So there's so many different flap options you can get. I believe they are all listed separately, so you can pick and choose which pieces of the necessary clutch wallets, all 3 sizes, that you want to purchase. So you don't have to purchase them all. You can purchase them all as a set like I have here, or if you just wanted the flaps, you could purchase the flaps. Like, I believe, Lori, correct me if I'm wrong, that they are listed separately so people can pick and choose what they think that they need for the acrylic templates. But I believe I'm right. So, and I'm not done here. Hi, Inga. Yes, they are all a separate, Lori says, on the site. So yeah. Kim says, I have the templates from the original necessary clutch wallet, but the other sizes are awesome. They are. So this is the interfacing piece. This would be for that Peltex piece that is in if you made a necessary clutch wallet for cutting. So it's obviously cut on the fold, which it says. And yeah, so the brown ones are for the interfacing. Again, this is something that I have never really used in my necessary clutch wallets. This is for the overlay. And this is what I love about Lori's templates. So where is my rotary cutter? I don't know where it is. So when you take your rotary cutter and you're cutting into these, what's worse is on a lot of templates, you get to here and your rotary cutter doesn't go right into those corners because it can't roll anymore. But what she does is she puts these notches in a little further, so your blade slides all the way in there, and then you start it in this notch here and go up, and then it cuts that corner perfectly. So you don't have to go back in with your scissors and do it. Like, I have this for the zipper template. It's a 45mm size rotary cutter this works with. So the not the small one, but the medium ones, the 45mm. So when you're going along and you keep going into here, and you're not actually slicing into here, it's just giving a place for your rotary cutter to go so it can do that last itty bitty cut that we usually have to go in and snip with our scissors. So this just takes that away. Another time saver. I mean, it's just a little thing, but trust me, and it makes that corner so perfect. Kim says that's perfect. And it's the same with her corner cutting ones for doing the box cutters. It does the same thing and it goes right into that corner, so you don't have to go back in and do it. And then you have your perfectly cut corners every time. Like, genius, I tell you. I don't believe how big these templates are. So this is the main wallet piece. Again, Rhonda says, what a great design feature, isn't it? Lori's, it's so clever. It is so clever. The perfect name for your business. So again, this has a plastic coating on them. I will be sitting down tonight in front of the TV and making these all pretty and taking off these plastic coatings. So this is the main wallet piece for the extra large necessary clutch wallet, which is actually a clutch bag. So you have your center line. If you've made, as I'm looking through this, as center line for where, if you took my class, you know how we drew that 1-inch triangle at the bottom of this piece, and that's where we sewed around to attach our zipper pocket. So you don't have to go in with a ruler like we did to measure that. You could just set this on top and you can mark those lines. It has a placement here for your, Kim wants them all, for your turn lock. So wow, we were just measuring up and hoping that we had it centered. You have your center marks, you have your placement marks, and if need be, you can use the little turn lock things if you've got different shapes of turn locks to mark that center, and then use it for cutting your holes. So they kind of go together all in one. It also has a place, so you got your turn lock center. It also has a place for if you just want to do a, say, a cam snap or a magnetic snap. So it's got those markings as well. If you made the necessary clutch wallet before, we have to measure in for those gusset pieces to fold in. You have those lines already marked here. So it's just taking all of the measuring. where, I mean, how many times have we made mistakes when we've done our measuring with these, and then you're like, no, it's all oblong or whatever. This just makes it so you set it down on top, you mark all your marks for your folding, and it's done. You don't have to go in and use your ruler. It just, again, it's little things that make things so fast. So, yeah. Lori says, I put those in, but you can place the hardware you prefer. Exactly. You can use whatever hardware that you want to use here. It just gives you a guideline to where those would go. Kim says, seriously, it can't be any easier. I know, right? It's crazy. Oh my gosh. I think I'm to the last piece. I think so. Okay, so this is for your card slots. And there's instructions on how to use it. Again, I'm not going to go into great detail about all these because I have to learn myself how to do this. But you know, the card slot pieces when we're making the necessary klutz wallet, and then you have your lines to draw where your fold lines are. These are all here. She's all the directions in here, what you need to do. Oh, I'm just so excited to do this. Now I want to make a large necessary clutch wallet because I have never made one before. These slots are used only for 3-row card slot size. Oh, are there 3 rows of card slots in the large necessary clutch wallet? I guess there would be room for that for sure. Again, I've never made one, and now I will be. So I think I have to do a tutorial on this. Inga says this would be so helpful, right? I mean, how many times, I know when I've done card slots, I measure wrong, and then you get one and your cards don't go all the way in and you've already sewed it together. Lori says, I use a lot of cardboard to practice, and a lot of flyers lost their marketing ability. So yeah, Lori, she practices before she gets these out to make sure she has all the measurements right and everything. So once again, I wish everybody could hear. Everybody give Lori a big round of applause for her amazing product and her generosity to send this all here so I can show all of you the amazing stuff she has to offer. I'm super excited that she did a custom order for me for my English paper piecing templates and throwing in those my papers for me. It's just amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lori. You are so generous, and I am just so excited about all your products, and I can't wait to do tutorials on all of these. Lori says, I make up this piece and is not sold anywhere else. The card fits in 4 cards times 2 rows, or 4 cards with 4 rows. So again, all of this necessary clutch wallet, you will not be able to buy them anywhere else. If you want them, you can only get them from soclever.ca, from Lori's shop. Lori says, sorry, 4 rows. We get it, Lori. It's a lot of information to get it out. So yeah, so if you want the necessary clutch wallets, for obviously she has all 3 sizes, which is absolutely amazing. And then of course the retreat bags, which is perfect. And Lori says, of course you can purchase, oh, you can purchase the necessary clutch ones in the US, or if you're from the US, you can purchase them. I'm confused. Everybody says, thank you, Lori. Giving you hands. Oh, some of the pieces are in the US. Okay, so the card slot ones are only by Lori, though. So yeah, I think everybody should just order from Lori because Lori is awesome. So yeah, again, her packaging is just great. She talks about there being rough edges. I have yet to see a rough edge. The quality is just so incredibly good. I cannot rave enough. I said I was never a template girl before, but she's definitely converted me, because especially with these, they're going to save me so much time, especially at craft season. Lori says another company has them in the US, but I have heard that mine have the best instructions on them. Her instructions are amazing on these. Amazing. Cynthia agrees with me that everybody should just purchase them from Lori. I think so. Do it. Peer pressure. Go do it. Let's get her to work so she has no time for socializing. But again, acrylic templates aren't cheap. Shipping is not cheap, but 100% worth it. It is an investment, and they are going to save you time and money in the long run. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money, and if you are doing this for markets or whatever, or you're pumping out so many of these. If like the necessary clutch wallets, I've made hundreds of them. And if I had had these templates beforehand, it would have saved me paper. It would have saved me printing. It would have made all my pieces a lot more consistent, because I know sometimes my things get all oblong because I'm using the same paper pieces that I've cut into, or they're no longer crisp. Kim says, I would even buy the original template because of all the features. Exactly. There are so many features on these that it's just, yeah, they have instructions and everything pretty much written right on them. I just can't rave enough. Lori says, the Beat Kilted Gals has made and sold over 600 original size necessary clutch wallets in less than a year. So she definitely has your templates. So, and you are giving hers. So yeah, the necessary clutch wallet is a huge selling wallet. It's classic. I'm curious to make a large one to see how it sells within my market here in Kamloops. The necessary clutch wallet sells very well. The mini sells very well. But I'm really curious about the large because I've never made it. So I'm definitely going to have to do that. Are there any questions about any of this for Lori while we have her here that I can relay to her while I drink my cold coffee? Again, I will be having lives as I can. I said not June. June, I'm not going to have a very active tutorial presence because I am just going to power through my last 8 custom orders because I'm so excited for the summer and having that break. That is my vacation. I'm still going to be working full time for the channel, but I will be, I won't be taking any custom. Lori says the cost pays for itself within less than 6 bags, retreat bags, etc. There you go. You make 6 of them and you're good. Rhonda says thumbs up, everyone. Again, everybody's always looking out for me. Thank you. Thumbs up to help me get this video out there. Every little bit helps. So help me, help Lori. There goes little Benny in the background. You can probably see my little dog there. Do you guys want to see Coco? You haven't seen Coco yet today. I can call her. Coco! Coco, come here, girl. Come on, Coco. I think she's coming. Coco, come here. Come see your fans. Here she comes. Lori says, thank you for your support, everybody. Kim says, I have the original templates already, but it would be worth changing. Yes, do it. Come here, Coco. Come say hi. Here's Coco, everybody. You want to come up? Okay. Oh, there's my girl. See, she's my big hound dog. Yes, you're hurting me. There we go. There's Coco. She's smelling my box. There she is. She's being quiet today. Okay, just give me hugs. Aw, Cocoa Beans. Okay, okay. I think Benny's jealous. Rhonda says hi. Okay, I've got to show Benny now. Come here, Benny. Come here, come here. Benny's like, no way, Jose. Come here, Benny. Here, I'll show you. No, he's running away. Coco's scaring him away. Benny can't hear, he can't see, but he knows he does not want to be picked up right now, so... Anyways, thank you so much. That is all the mail I have today, but it was a big box. I don't see the big size NCW on M-Line. Is there a pattern for it? There is. I don't remember where to find it. Lori, do you know where to find that pattern? I will have to look, and I can get back to you, Karen. I know I saw it somewhere. Maybe it's an add-on. If you look... I think it's called the NCW XL. Okay, Lori says there's no large size pattern. Use the original size. So you use the same instructions as the original size. Again, I've never made it. I've just seen that some people have. So, yeah. And Coco's gone. I'm excited. Kim says she's adorable. Yeah, she has her moments, that's for sure. But yes, that's it. That is all. I will have another mail opening sometime this week. I have a Galaxy order coming and an M-Line order coming and a Fabricville order coming that should be here today. Again, I'm working on the George Carriel tutorial. And for Thursday's class, Terry didn't even know there was an extra large. Lori says, I've calculated the measurements for the 125%, so I include those for you. Okay, so yeah, the extra large is done to 125% of the original pattern for size-wise. So yes, so she calculated all the measurements for all the other pieces, and it's all done for you if you get the templates for that. I'm excited to make one. She thought, oh, do you know what? That's probably what this is. There's a piece of paper in here. Necessary clutch wallet measurements for Emmeline Bags pattern. So, yeah, so she sent all of the pattern pieces. I'm not going to share the sizes on here just because it is a necessary clutch wallet. You want to buy the pattern, but she has included all of the calculations from the regular size to the 125% size here for me. So that's awesome. Sorry, that's what this piece is. Did I miss anything else? I think I got everything else in this box, Lori. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Terry says, very cool, Lori. Wonderful. Yes, exciting. We've all learned something new today. So yeah. Anyways, yes, for this week, again, I'm working on the tutorial for the O Creations George Carryall. This tutorial will go live to the public side on July 30th. The class starts this Thursday, and people who are taking this class, once the classes are over, and those of the Beans Peeps Club will have access to this from the, I'm looking at my calendar, June 30th, exclusive to them. If you are interested in joining the membership side, the side to see these tutorials a month early for the Beans Peeps Club, it's only $4.99 a month to be part of that. Plus you get some live sews with me. Again, the classes are $19.99. These are Canadian prices, $19.99 a month for the monthly sew along classes, which are Thursday nights live, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Plus you get to all the replays of all the past classes, as long as you have an active membership. What else? Yeah, so I hope a few more of you will join us for this. We have some really great people in the class. I'm super excited for this one. Lori says, oh cool, Tara will be sending me that pattern for her templates. I cannot get them done by this Thursday, but they will be coming as soon as I can get them done. Awesome. So Lori says, Lori does make O Creations templates. She is going to be doing the George Carryall. Coco says hi again. So that is amazing. I'm excited to make this bag. Again, I'm making it in these lovely colors from Galaxy Customs, another Canadian supplier. So mine is going to be kind of in these pinks and greens, which is, my inspiration is I just binge watched Bridgerton on Netflix, and I found all of the gowns were done in these colors, similar to this. So I am making this whole set in these colors, as well as I might be making a matching passport wallet for them all to sell as a set. So yay. If you have any questions about that, you know what to do. You can shoot me an email. All my information is below. Terry says, glad I caught you in the pooches. Sebastian, here's Coco. Hi, Coco's silliness. Karen says, I'll be in a class, and who doesn't love a Karen? We love Karens, yeah. Yeah. Any other questions? Wow, we've been in here almost an hour and 15 minutes. Time sure does fly when you're having fun. So I need to finish cutting out this tutorial. I got my lining left to do, so then I can film it tomorrow. And then I have 8 custom bags I have to make. Rhonda's still trying to decide her fabrics for her George Carryall. I changed 4 times. Now I've cut it, so now I have committed, but I don't think I have enough of those vinyls, so Galaxy Customs is rushing me 2 more rolls. So I have enough for class. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for this class. I've wanted to make this bag for a while. And Tara of O Creations is a Canadian pattern designer. And you know me with wanting to support everything Canadian. Yes, I love all other countries as well. But yeah, I'm partial to Canadians. Terry says, thanks, Brandy. That did fly. I know I have to go pin a quilt. Blah. Yeah, I want to go hand sew mine, but I think I got to give my elbow a rest. My carpal tunnel's been acting up. And then I went and got this because now my elbow's acting up. So I've just been working way too hard. Rhonda's changed her fabric choices once already. So, so yeah, if anybody has any questions, you can always get me on social media, or you can shoot me an email. That's down below as well. If you haven't already, please do join my bagmakers group on Facebook. That link is down below as well. Kim says, Rhonda, I haven't even printed the pattern yet, let alone find materials. Kim, the good news is there's minimal pattern pieces. So yay, it's not it's not a lot of paper even, so I was really happy about that. Also, keep in mind, we are modifying it in the class. We are going to be doing it as a binding finish, and trust me, it's going to make things so much easier. So we will be binding this bag, so make sure you add to your supply list binding, whichever kind of binding you like to do. I like the extra wide double fold bias tape. That's what I will be binding my bag with, but if you want to use waterproof canvas, go for it. Who's the bag designer? It is Uh-Oh Creations. Can you see that? She's out of Calgary, I believe. She's got some awesome patterns. I have a couple of her tutorials done. I am working my way through her whole catalog eventually. So far, I've got her Chris Satchel tutorial has been done. I did her Big John duffel bag and the George carryall. I have slotted for the summer, the Logan sling, the mini Billy, which I actually have the templates from Lori for that one for. Yeah, I'll eventually get through them all. So I just need more time in the day. Rhonda says she has the paper pattern from Emmeline, so that's one thing she doesn't have to do is print it. Terry says, I looked last time and forgot. Love the curves of that bag. Terry, consider joining us for this month. You'd have a blast in the class. Again, we're starting Thursday, and it'll be the cutting class that day. And there's always a little bit of homework in between classes, but yeah. Yeah, Terry, join us. We'd love to have you. It would be a blast. The class is growing a little bit every month, which is makes me very happy. Again, you can join just for the month if a bag calls to you, and you can pick and choose. And then for the time you have that membership for the month, you have access to all of the past classes on replay. Oh, right, you can't on Thursdays, right? I'm sorry, Terry. But if you ever want to see the live classes, you can watch them on replay. So you know what you can do. And that tutorial will come out at the end of July as well. So you will have that. And all of our lovely pictures once we post them. There's Mr. Benny. Hi, man. Any other questions before we go? Rhonda says all the classes have been so much fun. They have been. Cynthia says, yeah, I really enjoyed the first class Brandy had. Yeah, Cynthia did the first class, and she has rejoined for this class. So we're happy to have you back, Cynthia. So again, you don't have to join for all of them. You can just join for the ones that call to you. Terry says, it's okay, I love your channel. Eventually it will work out. Yes, it will. So we did a poll for the days, and Thursday still won. So yeah. Kim's getting ready for market this weekend, and nothing is finished yet. Oh dear. Chop, chop, get to work. Crack that whip. Benny's licking my leg. Hi, Benny. You want to come up? Why are you being all jumpy? He's being a weird little boy. Any other questions? Again, thank you everybody who's donated to my Ko-fi account. Again, we are saving for some new cameras so I can make the classes and the tutorials much more fluid and professional looking. So yeah, if you ever want to support my channel, you can definitely buy me a coffee. A little bit goes a long way. Again, the other ways to support my channel is by giving me a thumbs up for all of my videos, subscribing if you haven't already, but I think probably most of you have. Terry says, are the dogs confused with your room change? Again, my dog silliness. Benny is confused because he is 15 and he has dementia and he is blind. I think he just sees shadows and stuff. And the only sound he ever hears is Coco when she barks. And I think it's because she is loud enough that he must feel the vibrations. But this was our bedroom. So Benny keeps coming to this door when he wants to go to bed. So that's confusing him a little bit as our bedroom has moved back to where my machine room was before. We're in the tiniest room of the house now. So he's a little bit confused, but at the same time, he has his basket in here and he sleeps in here all day while I work. So Benny is the little guy that is always, always at my ankles. I'm trying to catch him so he can look up. Hey, Benny. Hey, come here. Oh, no. He's not going to let me pick him up. He's being camera shy. Anyways, Terry says, I had a deaf dog. She only heard my high whistling, so I understand. Yeah. Then there's Coco, who's just plain loud altogether. So anyways, I have to finish prepping this bag for my demo bag for class and making the tutorial at the same time. I have to find a home for all of my wonderful new goodies that Lori has sent me. Thank you again, Lori, for sharing all of your wonderful talents with all of us. Again, if anybody wants to buy her templates, I have that link down below in the description where you can go ahead and buy these. And again, she will have these English paper piecing templates up on her website soon. Oh, thanks, Terry. You're awesome too. And Kim, yes, you do work full-time in a hospital. You're busy. We appreciate you and anyone in the medical field. My son is in the medical field as well. All right, so I'm gonna need another room for my stuff, Cynthia. I'll try not to push my luck right now. So I got a whole other side of the room over there. That's where my Tommy machine is, but I have filled this room nicely, as you can see. It looks like I've been living in here forever already. I'm really loving this space, so. Kim wants to sew full-time someday. It's great, I tell ya. Michelle says, morning from Brisbane on a cool Tuesday morning. Oh, you are a day ahead of us. It is Monday afternoon here, so. Yes, anyways, I do have to finish my work for the day and then get supper in, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna finish cutting up my linings for this. I gotta get some edge coating done, and then I'm taking the rest of the day off. Maybe I'll get in some English paper piecing in front of the TV. And yeah, then tomorrow's plan is filming this tutorial and a doctor's appointment. So yay! I will have another mail opening sometime this week. Probably will be my M-line order and my Fabricville order when it arrives. And I do have a Galaxy order coming. I don't know if it'll be here this week, but it will be for sure next week. So we got plenty of live mail openings coming up. Lori says, thanks again, Brandy and everyone. No, Lori, thank you. This is just such an amazing gift for us Canadians that we have somebody that makes these templates for us here, because shipping from the US is just crazy, like crazy. Oh, yes, Rhonda says I'm pulling the paper off of all of my new templates. Yes, I'm going to make Dave do that with me tonight. We're going to watch TV and we're going to pull the paper off. He actually got quite a bit of enjoyment out of it the last time. I think, I don't know, it's a guy thing maybe. He enjoyed pulling the tape. He was better at it than me. Like, I'm not as meticulous as he is, and he went like right into the letters where I'm just like, meh. So I gotta love my husband. Dave is amazing. So Kim says, thank you, Lori. Everybody says, thank you, Lori. Thank you. Everybody check out her website. And if you have any questions about any of her templates, or if you need custom templates like what I did for my English paper piecing here, shoot her an email. She is amazing to work with and an amazing, talented lady. So yeah, I'm going to get to work because now my Sojo is gone and I just want to go and English paper piece stuff now. Cynthia says, thank you, Lori. So yes, everybody, have a great rest of your Monday. I will have, again, I don't have as many tutorials coming out this month because I am going to power through my my custom orders, because I'm super excited about having the summer off of custom just to concentrate on the channel. But I might come on and do a few live cuttings and maybe a few live sews or whatever. So I will try to stay present on the channel as much as possible. Just may not be in tutorial form. So yeah, I do have 2 tutorials for sure launching this month, January or July 1st. Oh my gosh, I think I have 5 launching that same day. So I will be making tutorials this month. They just won't be launching until the beginning of July. So I am still super busy, and July and August are going to just be absolutely amazing. So yes, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Bye.